I know, what are the chances? I couldn't help myself. Admittedly, I wanted to go for something a bit more... I don't even know what this is. I just wanted to play it. First time in nearly a year and a half. Alright. Ah, fuck it, I'm not gonna wait about.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
No threat?
Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Simon the Door. Simon the fucking Door. What a lad. Love him. Oh my god. I've been playing too much Oblivion and I can't remember the fucking controls for this. So, this is a very impromptu live stream. I kind of just wanted to do one. I've been very lazy these past couple of months. Very fucking lazy. And yeah, I thought I'm going to have a bit of fun and play a game that I've been wanting to go back to just as a sort of palate cleanser. Oh, you know. Okay. I just had to quickly turn the monetization on because I completely forgot about that.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you're not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other...
There's something really unholy about the fact he's just bit chunks out of a fucking watermelon. Oh my god, I need to stop trying to use Oblivion controls. This ain't it. I don't even know if you can actually hear me speaking right now, so that just makes it all the better. Fuck it, maybe it's just a chill stream and I don't talk. Sometimes it's better like that. I'm kind of surprised this many people have even been through at this point, because I feel like not many people have any awareness of this.
Where's Nasty Nork?
Quinn, can you hear me?
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Ah, cool. That's fine. Thank you very much. Doing yard work. Doing anything interesting. I'd say I haven't done any garden work. I haven't done much of anything lately. I'm in one of those states where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm coming or going. Oh my god. Under the complete rustiness with the controls, this is going to be very painful, I imagine. Fuck it out. It's going alright. Sorry if you guys can hear the fan in the background, by the way. It's a fucking sweat box right now. A whole lot of weeding. To be fair, I reckon if... How do I put it? If the PlayStation era... Sorry, the 90s era, what generation was this? Third generation? If they had been more successful, I could very much see there being scope to do collaborations. Can't hear it. Is the music too loud or am I too quiet or... Although to be fair, I will be going in on that Optimus. The fan? That's quite interesting. Give me a sec. I'll turn it off. Oh, you can't... See, this is what I'm saying. My brain's just in a fog of late. Shit just ain't making sense. It doesn't help YouTube ain't making sense at the minute. Is he gonna do it? I doubt it, but it would be nice if I did. Oh. Come on, come on. You fat-titted bitch. You motherfucker. Do I go again? Yeah, I'll go again. I'll give it another one. If I don't do it, I don't do it. There's a knack for doing these, and I've completely forgotten what that knack is. No, he had nothing to do with it. Because if he did, it probably wouldn't have fucking gone right. Oh my... Okay, botched that one. I'll start again. Fucking... Did I mention this is a speed run? My god. This has always been like a sort of comfort game. I just come back to it because it's so simple. I like my platformers. I still remember playing the original on the PlayStation 1, the original and the third game on the PlayStation. And the worst thing they did in that third one was, oh, it's now you have 2 minutes to get everything. I'm like, nah, that's not fun. I know, I get it. They always say like there's only so much you can do with the format. Speed? It could be the speed wielder. Crash Bandicoot is harder than this. I have never completed Crash Bandicoot. Oh, you. Why did I do that? For fuck's sake. This is just... It's disrespectful. On my legacy, boys. Oh, speaking of legacy, if any of you were the ones that were asking about missing Link at home, I had skipped that one because I'm kind of considering doing Legacy United the way I always did the other ones. So we'll see how that one goes. the wheel was fun when I did it in that one batch of like 7 videos. And then I was just like, I can't be fucked with this now. Because I'm kind of doing this as like a stopgap in this moment, because I'm like, I don't really know what to do right now with the channel. I'm just reading the chat now, sorry, I went on a tangent. Yeah, Spyro 2 is a GOAT in my house. It was one of the best games I owned. It's a game I always want to come back to. I wish I could still look at it through that lens of childhood. Because it's just one of those games that when I was 5 years old, the world just seemed so huge. We were just saying, you could easy... Fuck. Oh, fuck this. I have fucked this, boys. I didn't shelve Adrift. I'm currently kind of just... It's back burner at the minute. Because I was trying to... Oh, I fumbled this. Fuck it. Yeah, I haven't shelved Adrift. The part of the thing with Adrift is it's like... Part of it is I kind of need to get over myself and just fucking make it. I'm too concerned with it looking perfect and amazing, and I'm rusty as fuck with stop motion, and I'm rusty as fuck with kind of editing in that format. So I'm just... This is going to sound really weird and pathetic, but I need to get over that mental block of I need to pull my finger out and make something instead of worrying about something that doesn't exist yet. Not pleasing everyone. Yeah, it's... Alright, I'll let this guy say his piece. Omega Supreme would win that arm wrestle.
Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I must admit, when this came out, they did a fucking wonderful... They did a wonderful job with the dragons. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, going back to Adrift. I've just got this big thing hanging over my head where I'm like, I'm worried I'm going to come out with it, and it's not going to be exactly how I imagined it, because this happens all the time. The best example I can give of that was Cult of Seven, which no one fucking watched, and that didn't help, because now I'm just like, well, what happens if I put my heart into this? Like, it's not even like, oh, it's a shitpost, I write it off, but I actually commit to doing this with Adrift, and no one cares. And it's one of these where with YouTube now, because Lubat and I were talking about it the other day, and he was saying, like, the way the algorithm works now is you have to do it because you want to do it. Because subscriptions don't mean fuck all anymore. And yeah, I remember when it was all about view count. Better view count. You know, I've got a chat, like, my channel having 11.5 million views is crazy numbers that I could never have imagined, and it doesn't mean fuck all anymore. It's now literally just about, can you carry yourself in the algorithm? Oh yeah, fuck off, big dick. Yeah, it's all about like, oh, you got to keep people coming back, you got to get people it's engagement. And I'm like, the way I always imagine engagement running isn't how it runs. So it's, yeah, to answer your question after a long-winded tangent, it's still going. I actually just recorded my own lines.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Yeah, where was I? I am working on it. I actually just recorded my own lines for it because they seemed to disappear in the ether when I recorded them last year. Part of my issue is, like, I'm wanting to have the money behind it. You know, I want to pay everyone for the contribution before I go into it. I want to pay to get... Pardon me. I want to pay to get some decent effects and stuff. You know, I want to create my own volume. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's they did it for like The Mandalorian, where we don't film on a green screen, we film on a giant monitor. And I'm like, yeah, that could be a great little budget trick. But now I need to look at backgrounds and I need to do this. It's all written and all the audio is recorded. It's just realising it is where I'm at the minute. Part of the reason why I started doing the reviews again was because, oh, they'll bring in money. But then...
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures.
Spyro in the remix is voiced by Tom Kenny, who voiced Wheelie and SpongeBob. In the originals, he was originally voiced by... He was voiced by Tom Kenny in the second and third. And then he was voiced by Carlos Alazraqui, which is a name I'm not overly familiar with. But he was You big titty fuck. He was the Taco Bell dog in the 90s. I don't know. But that's why he sounds like SpongeBob. I don't know if I want to go 3D model or 2D animation. Like, keep it just... Because the thought I've had was like, I'll maybe lean into the style a bit and make it like a Hanna-Barbera background. Oh yeah, Tom... oh yeah, Tom Kenny also voiced the beloved Skids from Revenge of the Fallen. How could we forget? Blessed be our sins. I could go on the little anecdote about Skids and Mudflat from that movie, but I don't think it's particularly relevant, so I won't delve deep into it. But yeah, I do want to do something, because I'm thinking I want to make it a bit stylish, I want to make it not shit. And if it is going to be shit, then I'm like, cool, I can lean into it to kind of excuse it. It's one of these where I'm just grappling with myself on a lot of it, and it's stuff that isn't in my toolkit. So I have to kind of adjust to learn for it. Where am I missing gems? Oh, of course, they're behind the portal. Oh my god.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be.
He's dead, mate. Pack it in. I did it. The thing with Tom Kenny is, as soon as you know who Tom Kenny is, you always hear him. It's like John DiMaggio and it's like Stephen Bloom. There are some voice actors that are ridiculously talented, and you would never notice them in a million years. But those are the holy trinity of, yeah, that's them. Fuck. That's fucking them. Yeah, he also voiced Wasp. So I've got the chat popping up on screen and I'm not paying attention to it. But then I've got it open on the computer just in front of me. So that's where I'm answering it. No, I don't need to go that way yet. Fuck off. Sorry if my coughs are blowing out your eardrums. It's a seasonal thing, it's allergies, it's... I mean, to be fair, I'm not in the vape anymore, so that's got to account for something. It's historic scarring, it's not real scarring anymore. I just wonder where the fuck... I think this popped into my head because I saw yet another shit post about Spyro 4. Fuck off. And I'm just like, where is it? Is Spyro 4 in the room with us? Granted, that's just... Spyro 4 is just another fucking example of companies having the money there. Just fucking do it. You know, it's not gonna break the bank. It's not gonna coast you through the next 10 years. But I have not bought a COD game in fuck knows how long. COD Black Ops 2, I think was the last one? Maybe? But they put this on hold for the benefit of COD, whereas I bought this the day, well, I bought it the day it came out, the wife bought it off me. You know, it's just one of these where the world of business and making money is making less sense to me every day. The rise of chaos. Roblox does everything. It does. That's the thing. That's the worst bit. You know, like... it's the garden beckons. But well, thanks for stopping by, Quinn. Always a pleasure, and I'll see you whenever.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
Thanks, dickhead. But yeah, the business world does not beckon to me. Maybe that's why I've got no fucking money to finance my own projects, because I just don't get it. Do not understand it in the slightest. I'm like, where's the mileage in taking everyone off the, I don't know, the 40-man team that would take this up to stick him on the 300-man. I forgot about the hipster dragon.
His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
If this was written ironically, one of these would be a vape shop owner. He fucking looked like a vape shop owner. You know the type. The stomp clamp musicians looking guys. Suspenders and mustaches. Probably use the word dapper unironically. Fuck off. I don't know. Everything's just a bit weird at the minute. The brain-eating parasite is unamused. Maybe that's what it is. The brain-eating parasite is unamused, and that's why I can't type anything correctly anymore. And I also don't know how to make a good video anymore. I don't know. Do you know something? Enter the Dragonfly is a myth in the back of my memory. I rented it one weekend. That's how fucking old we're going back here. I rented it one weekend.
Spyro, my friend. How
From
about
a...
on gliding?
Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, rented it from a DVD like a local Blockbuster. There you go. It wasn't Blockbuster, but it was a local shop. Anyway, rented it from them, and it stopped working after about half an hour. And I thought, wow, that's great, and never played it again. I know there was talks if they ever did a Spyro 4, like, would they remaster or reignite Enter the Dragonfly? And I'm like, Enter the Dragonfly, I think you could do. There's probably scope to do it. I've seen videos of people playing it. I think it was around the time this came out and since. Because until this happened, I didn't think much about this. Apart from whenever Kid Icarus would drop a video talking about it. Because he's a fucking saint for bringing it back out to the masses. Thank you. I don't even want to know what that means. To be fair, the last time I went into any sort of quote-unquote pawn shop, I bought... See, I don't know what this makes me, really. I bought Game of the Year Morrowind on the original Xbox, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to play this on my 360. This is 2018. Like, I was still living with Mrs. Wielder and our parents, so I didn't really have much I could do in my downtime. I didn't have, like, the channel didn't even exist. It was a, I'll get to it one day kind of thing. So I didn't really have much to do in my downtime. I was like, well, I liked Skyrim, and I played like 5 hours of Oblivion, but I was off work with a busted foot, and that was fun. So I'll give Morrowind a Morrowind I couldn't take. I couldn't fucking do it. I was like, I don't understand what's happening. I love this gem feature. What is that, one gem I'm missing? You sneaky, sneaky little bastard. Is that level complete? The pizza He-Man eat it. Honestly, big game companies are ruining gaming. Most of the big budget games that came out. I'll leave the sheep, I don't care about them. Did I get all the dragons? No, how the fuck? The smallest level in the game and I missed a dragon. Oh, is it the one by the end portal? I'll get him since I'm here. Well, this is the thing, like, the last game I bought without reservation, without, do I? Well, maybe, was the Oblivion remaster, and that was literally just, I know exactly what I'm getting into.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex.
Thanks, Grandad. Like, I knew exactly what I was walking into with that. I know Bethesda, whoever actually did the groundwork on that, is lazy enough that they're just going to overlay the graphics onto the original engine. It was never going to be ground up. I'm like, that's fine. But I see a lot of things and I'm like, I'm going to wait until it's been and gone. And it's shit because I miss out on these things at the time. Yeah, pussy.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump.
Mind your business. Like, I miss out on a lot of these things when they're relevant. And yeah, that's purely my fault. You know, I didn't get in on it. Other than Helldivers. I went in on Helldivers because everyone said it's so amazing, and I'm just really fucking bad at it. And I'm like, cool. I'm guessing I'm not playing Helldivers then. If Lubat's still in the chat, he'll vouch. I'm fucking awful at it, and it's one of those where even when I tried, I was just like, fuck this. I can't do it anymore. But I don't know. Gaming's one of those. I prefer single-player online experiences anyway. Indie games I've got more time for because they tend to be more interesting. A lot of the ones I tend to see have any real staying power in the public conscious now tend to be indie. And they're always the really simple ones that I tend to get recommended. Like that new one, what was it, Huntsman? Where it's literally just, oh, you're in a lab with a giant fucking huntsman. Okay, cool. So bizarre. Spyro loves democracy. He can't get enough of it. To be fair, he is a war criminal. To be fair. We'll give him the credit on that one. You know what? I gotta say. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything just yet. There we go. That original music is phenomenal. Sheepwielder indie. What does that even mean? Conformed. The thing is, a 10-year money printer can work.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that.
Why are the camera angles so funky on this?
Use the right stick to get a good look.
Spoopy. Anyway, like the thing. Ah, fuck. No, we're starting again. Like the thing that I see a lot of companies don't get. If you just make a good fucking game, it'll print money. If you just make anything good, it'll print money. And yeah, it's one of those. It's, well, how do you know what's good? Well, you fucking mess around with it. But it's just... It's like the Transformers games. The one that everyone's asking for, oh, just remaster the Cybertron games. Yeah, that would probably be... That's why I think they've lost the files. The story is they've lost it. Like, yeah, that's the story with the Cybertron games is, oh, yeah, they've lost it. Some dickhead put it down the back of a filing cabinet and it's now been lost, and that's why we're not getting it reissued. And I'm like, honestly, as hard as it sounds, that's probably what fucking happened. Because I could bet if 5 years ago they were in a position to do it, we'd have heard rumblings of a third one. But, well, instead we're getting whatever the fuck they're doing now. which I just don't understand.
Thanks, Spyro. I have the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest
How did he make a cake saying thanks Spyro if he was frozen? I reckon he's just a dirty bastard that's got a thing for pretending to be stuck. I don't know. One of my favourite things while playing this is actually just watching the viewer numbers just fluctuate as rapidly as they do. Oh, where is it? I saw the other one. You're going up, you fuck. I was about to say, where's my butterfly?
Spyro, did you see a man dressed?
The thing with that, Gitsy, is it all comes down to which one do you think is more likely to tell the truth? Activision or Hasbro? And something... Okay, as someone who is not an avid gamer, you bastard, as someone who is not an avid gamer, or a homo elf, I think Activision is more capable of lying than Hasbro. I think Hasbro tries too much to create artificial goodwill that Activision doesn't need to give a fuck about. Let me put an egg in you. Yo, you cunt. Eat a dick. That's the way I look at it. Which one would you sooner believe is telling the truth? And I mean, the thing with Hasbro is I always get the impression that they're never malicious, they're just incompetent. Whereas I know Activision was working on Spyro 4, and they went, no, you're now all developing the new... It was one of the CODs, I don't know if they still do that thing where one developer works on one while a different developer... Because it used to be about 10, 15 years ago, it was, oh, Treyarch does one, and... Yeah, Treyarch does one, and Infinity Ward does another. Which, yeah, okay. Whereas... Yeah, Hasbro just think are idiots. And I'm not even saying that with any... Get it up, yeah. I'm not even saying that with any hint of malice. And I'm not saying that like as a directional thing towards the designers that we always hear from on the live streams. I think they do wonderful work. But I'm very much of the opinion that the people in the background at Hasbro are just... I mean, Chris Cox is a moron. I'll quite happily say he's a moron. He is a malicious succubus who is going to suck out the life of the franchise with really dumb decisions that he can't make. Whoops. And maybe I'm saying a controversial thing with that, I'm not sure. I suppose I'll have to try Sunny Fly. Let me do Toasty first. Let me do the hardest level in this game. Activision would tell you the sky is red, then kick you in the shit. Yeah. Yeah, they would do all that. Because they're bastards. They're big arseholes. Because it's like, going back to the Oblivion remaster, I don't think Bethesda are malicious. I think they aim to do good. And are dumbasses. Fuck off. Eat a dick. Because the thing is, they do good things. They also do a lot of shitty things. You. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, it's getting the old blood pressure going. I might just have a heart attack live on... Ah, no, the face cam doesn't work. In case anyone gave a shit about that, it got fucked up in a power cut, and the webcam I do own doesn't. It doesn't even feel like he wants the franchise to end, because this is the thing. I don't think Transformers is gonna. So there's two franchises that are big in my life at the minute, and I think they're both fucked for different reasons. One is Transformers, which has reached a creative bankruptcy that it seems to be struggling out of. TF1 was good, but I don't think 1 was the step they needed to do. The other one is Doctor Who, which I think is fucked. That's dead. You're done with that now. Put it out to pasture, let it die for a bit. Transformers will always continue on in some way, shape or form. I think we're going to see the renaissance of Hasbro getting weird. And when Hasbro got weird last time, that's what gave us the Unicron trilogy and G2 to a lesser extent, and just, yeah, I think we're going to see the resurgence of that kind of tone. I know there's one here. Fuck you. Fuck off. I hate these dogs. Fuck you. Fuck off and all. I think for this guy who's currently running it, it's a minor inconvenience. And I'm not saying you have to be a fan to, like, be in charge, but I'm beginning to realise that I would sooner take a fan at this point. One of these bursts into flames. I can't remember which one it is. Is it you? Is it one of these? It is not one of these. Kiss Players wasn't Hasbro, so... Kiss Players is just Japan being weird. That's why I kind of respect Japan. They do weird shit all the time. Like, it's like... Yeah, people say, oh, Kiss Players were so bad. Do people forget that there is a horny... Oh, Power Rangers is done. Power Rangers is... Like, my only exposure with Power Rangers of late was the 2017 movie. Oh my god. But I liked it, but I never see anyone talk about it, and yeah, that's pretty much dead. But, like, I don't see anyone talking about the other weird shenanigans of Takara. You little cunt. Yeah, I don't see anyone else talking about the weird little tweaks of Takara doing dumb shit. The one I keep coming back to is they did, like, The Office, but with the Beast Wars cast, and Black Arachnia's got her tits out all the time, and, like, they're obsessed with watching Cyberverse or some shit like that. And it's like, that's just Takara being weird. That's what they do. Kiss Players is just a noteworthy example for the softcore weird element of little girls kissing giant robots, and the hardcore element of what is it? Oh yeah, the Megatron clone with the tongue. Yeah, okay. You've got me on that one. I mean, it depends how much you want to chalk up to. Was that a deliberate Hasbro decision, or was that Michael Bay being a horny bastard? The Megazord design was... Yeah, that's the thing. One of them just needed to be... No, what am I trying to say? I'm buffering. The Megazord designs in that movie just needed to be that little bit more punchy. The aesthetic. Because they just looked really shitty. They look like a really shit Iron Man suit. Oh, it is still crazy. But like, there's all sorts of stories. Like for Bad Boys 2, he had Megan Fox dancing in a waterfall in her like underwear in a waterfall, and she what was it? She for Bad Boys 2, when she was like 14, she had to wash his car in a bikini, and it's one of these. It's very fucking strange. But I think Bay's of it. To any credit I can give Michael Bay, I don't think he has the capacity to be a predator. I think he's too preoccupied with making 18-wheelers blow up and CGI explosions. Like, she's always said, oh, nothing suspicious happened, and yeah, it's one of these. I mean, I think while she was legal in the movie, it's still weird how they treated Sam's supermodel girlfriend. Just incredibly weird. Where the opening shot of the movie after the really cool 1960s sequence is an upskirt tracking shot up the I don't know. Just give me just give me Bumblebee. That's fine. Fuck off. I'm done. Yeah, I'm out. Give me Bumblebee. Bumblebee was fine. Shit, wrong button. And I do believe that is me done in the first world in 43 minutes. I think that's a new world record. I've paid some attention to the speedrun community of this community. They do some very strange things. I always watch that guy Deo, man. He does some crazy dumb shit. See, to be fair, I'm debating bringing streams back as a regular thing, because I always used to do them once a week or so, and I always had fun with them. You... stop. Fuck off. Where is it? Because I always used to have fun with them. They're always good. I always used to do, like, PlayStation 4 Minecraft, and, you know, it was fun. Maybe I'll bring it back as a regular thing. There we go. I don't know what I just charged into then.
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing dragons, Spyro.
I never... I don't think I had...
To the Peacekeeper's world.
Stop talking, you weirdo. Fuck. Fuck! Okay. I never got agitated with that one. There was one that did used to agitate me as a kid, and I can't remember which one it is, but it wasn't Trouble with the Trolley Eye. I want to say it was maybe the dinosaurs? Or the turtle. Is there a dead franchise you wish would come back? Does it have to be currently dead, or does it just have to be that it dying is on the cards? Because at the minute, the one for me is I just wish my Saturday night staple, Doctor Who, was good again.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Yeah, I think that show being dead is very much on the cards right now. What the fuck is that? Why are the rabbits making that noise? Yeah, I think for that show, cancellation is very much on the cards because... I don't know. It's hard to say without being without going into a whole fucking topic, without fuck off and derailing this live stream beyond all. Oh, there you go. That one's for you, Damo. You enjoy that now. Fuck off. I think, because the thing is, I always imagined a Power Rangers movie. I've had to give it. I think it's done. I think they've got a spin-off on the. I don't know if you watch it. But the thing is, they haven't hesitated to cancel it in the past. It's one of these where, like, it's a staple of British TV. It's up there with, like, a lot of soap opera stuff. But they never cancelled it. They just said, oh, we're putting it on hiatus for a bit because the previous director of the BBC didn't like it. Or controller for British Entertainment or something like that. And he said, oh, we're just putting it on a rest. 9 years later, fuck off. 7 years later, they come out with the TV movie, which I liked. It's not good, but it's very much a prototype of the classic series for a US audience. US didn't care. US said, what is this shit? Why have you come to us with this? We're too busy waiting for American Idol to air. Fuck you. We're waiting for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, not this. Get lost. Alright, that wasn't even the one I was aiming for. And yeah. 9 years later, they come back with the 2005 reboot. It's very good of the time. And they've just stretched the arse out of it. It's the production team, the management team of it is so incestuous. It's literally like, oh, one guy who was a fan in the 80s, and then he brought it back for 5 years, and then he passed it over to his friend, who was also a fan of it when he was a kid, and then they passed it over to one of their mates, who was also a fan of it as a kid, to the point there was an appearance by him on some TV show in the 80s, said, oh, this is why it's shit. And everything he complained about it doing, he did himself when he was in charge. And it was shit. So he was right. But fucking... it's amazing. Absolutely staggering. Fuck you. Absolutely staggering to see it. And then the first guy come back. Why's he come back?
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny?
But
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
I think it's done. I think they're going to get the spin-off out of the way. They're talking about a CBeebies adaptation, which for those of you who don't know, it's basically... you'd see it on the TV alongside like the likes of Sesame Street, which I don't think runs anymore, if I remember someone saying. Yeah, it's preschool stuff. That's their future for the show. And I was talking to Lou about this. I don't know if he's still here. Just festering in the corner. The minute they start handing it off to, oh, the children are our audience, you've lost. Because people say, oh, we're doing this for the kids, as a coping mechanism for, we've lost the adults and we've lost the teenagers. It's why I hate when Transformers goes too kiddie. I'm open to stuff being family oriented. You can absolutely do family. It's why, like, I thought one was reasonably good. It was family oriented. They marketed it like a kids movie, and I think that's partly why it failed, because a lot of the fans now have grown up. They are now teenagers and above. You know, I mean, fuck, I was 12 years old when the first movie came out. I am now 30 years old. I own my own house. I'm married. You know. I think it's a weird misassembly. The funny thing is, the last time the Daleks and the Cybermen appeared in the show, They were with one of the enemies who did sing and dance while dressed as Rasputin. And honestly, it was the last time I actually had a good time with it. But, yeah, I think to just say, oh, we're just doing stuff just for kids, you've lost. And you haven't got the bottle to admit you don't know what to do. So, you're instead just going to try and cash in on the Peppa Pig money. That, by all accounts, no one should want because Peppa Pig's a little cunt. But also, no parents like that. No parent wants their kid to watch Peppa Pig. So why are you now saying, oh, we want that market? Why? When you could make something that... Fuck off. Here comes the vultures to get what's left of my channel. Yeah. It's... Franchise death is just this weird thing I'm seeing more and more. And then the thing I hate is you can't pose any legitimate criticism of it. Because the argument always comes from the grifters where it's, oh, well, it went woke. Man, I don't care. I don't care if the Doctor's black. I don't care if he's gay. I just care about it being good.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders.
Shut up. I really wanted to get my nephew a packet of sausages and bacon and tell him it was a Peppa Pig assembly kit. And my sister told me no. She was like, you're not doing that. That's not happening. And I just thought, I should just do it. I should just do it. Fuck it, I don't care if I scar the kid for life. I was scarred for life as a kid and I turned out alright. Fuck you. I review toys on the internet. I obviously turned out alright. See, the way those messages come through, I was like, have you told me to do it like Yoda? Or have they just come through out of order? Either way, I respect it. What kills me makes me stronger. Except polio. Fuck off. Actually, a franchise from the dead that I would love to see come back. I want this back. I want Spyro 4. Because the thing is, I don't reckon it costs that much.
Incredible glide, Spyro.
Oh, he looks fucked.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head.
He looks cursed.
Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled.
Okay, right, my least favourite Star Wars movie. This... I don't think this is going to be divisive, but maybe my least favourite has got to be Last Jedi, but not because it broke the lore or anything like that. It is because it was the one... Nah, Rogue One's decent. I have to be in the mood to watch it, but I give it a lot of time. Last Jedi, for me, I didn't hate the movie itself. I'm all in favour of do things different. Fine. Fuck it. But I saw The Force Awakens 3 times in cinemas. First time that's ever happened for me. And I was like, no, this is good. Rogue One. Loved it. Loved the tone. Loved seeing the old special effects up on the big screen looking real as fuck. Cool. Last Jedi, I went and saw that. It was the first Star Wars movie I saw since I moved to England. I went to the midnight screening with Mrs. Wielder. I fell asleep and I was just like, I have no inclination to ever go back and check that. So I'm guessing, yeah, that's my least favourite one because I just don't care. Failing that, I can see the problems of Phantom Menace. The best thing about Last Jedi, for me, was... Okay, the finale with the salt planet and... You know, Luke comes back and he's dyed his hair and he's younger heroically. That's fine. But the best one for me is like, oh, it's the spaceship landing and it's a fucking iron pressing down on clothing. That is something I would fully expect to see out of the Spaceball sequel. Where is all this? There's one of these levels where you can look down and you just see a big fucking... A box just messaged me on Discord about the Peppa Pig assembly kit. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I really hope they call it The Quest for More Money.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known...
The one thing going through my head... The one thing going through my head about Spaceballs 2 is there any... Fuck off. The channel's not dead yet, you assholes. Come on. Is there any scope for them to be like, oh, we're actually doing 2? We're doing 2 sequels. Because it's like, my most excited movie, or the movie I'm most excited for, Me English Good, is 28 Years Later, which comes out like next week. And they've already filmed like the first 2, and they've said if the first one does well, we will make the third one because we'll have money for it. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, are they going to go into it with any semblance of Spaceballs? Like, are they just going to do a second one and say, yeah, fuck it, we're done, since Star Wars movies seem to be fairly dead? I know they're talking about, oh, Mandalorian and Grogu, and... Okay. The Mandalorian as a show fucking died after Season 2. The hyperdrive as a sequence of special effects, I really liked it. I forgot all about that, actually. I really liked the hyperdrive as a special effects sequence. Lore-wise, it makes me wonder, why has this never been done before? Why has it never been done since? It's one of these where, on its own in a vacuum, yeah, cool, I'm with it. Wider lore implication, nah, you fucked it. Oh, what have I still got left in this level? Where are you? Oh. The worst part about The Last Jedi was what it did to online film criticism as a medium. Because now we've got whole cultures of dickheads who just write off a character as, oh, but she's got blue hair, she's a feminist. I don't care. Fuck off. If she's a shit cunt, say she's a shit cunt. Mandalorian is dead. Mandalorian is fucking dead. Season 1 and 2 was like one of those things. That was lightning in a bottle for that show, I think. You know, especially the end of Season 2. If you're going to go Member Berries route, that was such a good way of doing it. I fucking loved it. You know, Boba Fett's new look. Luke with the weird CG face on head thing. Sorry, I'm just fishing my nicotine pouch out. There was a load of Clone Wars stuff I didn't recognise. You know, it's just so good, and it felt like such a good conclusion to that story. But of course, they had to undo it. And the one thing that I take away from... Where the fuck's he going? The one thing I take away from The Mandalorian that I am still shocked to this day about is that Bryce Dallas Howard is actually a pretty decent director. I would be very intrigued to see her with something bigger. Oh, this is the one where you can look down and see stuff. I would be intrigued to see her with something bigger to do. Like, is she one of those where she's very much... She does it for... You know, like... Oh, I'm a director for Lucasfilm, and I'm a director for hire. Or is she an auteur in the making? Her with Transformers, I mean, could be interesting. To be fair, I'm now at the point where I'm like, who would be good to take the Transformers franchise? But then the thing is, and I haven't seen anyone do it, like, acknowledge it, is there's so much you could do with this. It's such a fucking sandbox. You know, it's like the ultimate project I have in mind with my own thing is the anthology route, because you can go different stories in time. and you can cover different... I bet this is riveting while I'm just nattering. But, like, there's so many different routes you can take the story and the characters and the lore. So when it just keeps retreading the same beats, I'm like, why? Why did one have to be... Why did one have to be an adaptation of Exodus in the loosest form? Why does it always have to follow the same... Fuck yeah. Why does it always have to follow the similar sort of beats? The thing that always fucked me off about 1 the most was just how lazy it was with the primes. I like Spooky Swamp. I like the haiku. To be fair, any level where it gets a bit different, I'm all for it. I don't think there's a level in this game that I don't like.
Supposed to flame metal armor anyway.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
The primes were just there, and it always just annoyed me in the end when... Spoilers if you haven't seen 1, but at this point, I suppose you're part of the problem. When Orion dies, but doesn't, and he goes in, and they're all just stood there as ghosts, I'm like... Fuck it, who cares? But then, I don't know, it's one of these, no true iteration is correct at this point. And that's partly why I love it. Because I could just say to all of you, fuck off, my headcanon's correct. What's your headcanon? Megatron and Optimus were lovers. How the fuck did that happen? That's my headcanon, fuck yous all. And you can't tell me I'm wrong, because you can literally put a stamp on it. They've literally put out there how to put things in the multiverse and make it canon, so anything can be canon. I'm like, yeah. This is another thing that kind of gets me, is the over-reliance on franchise planning. It's not, oh, where can we go? It's, where will we go? And it feels like everything is just set up to something else. That's why I'm kind of like, I kind of want someone to come in and do it, and it's just fucking... I want them to do what I'm trying to do. Because they do it better than me, probably. Which is, let's come to a different point... Welcome. Let's come to different points in history. Let's have different casts. Who did that? Everything I see is always the same characters. Oh, and a really off-topic complaint about 1. It annoys the fuck out of me that they say it's Chromia that won the race. That's Blur. That's fucking Blur. No, not Blur. That's Mirage. Ignore me. But now, okay, now listen to me. That was Mirage. That wasn't fucking Chromia. It's literally, like, Mirage's whole thing, he's a race car. And I'm like, yeah, cool. That's fine. And when the winner was shown, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it makes sense. I mean, the thing with 1 that kind of annoyed me. To be fair, Box, I did say I want someone to do what I'm trying to do because they would do it better. And I like this idea of... But... I don't know. I mean, going... Actually, Red, on that idea, the one thing I'm surprised they've never tried to do, and maybe I'm wrong for thinking it, try and do modern animation of the G1 episodes with the original audio, so just upscale the original animation, and then just start adapting comics. Animated, I don't want them to touch animated unless they've got something really solid to work with, since they should have brought it back when Marty Eisenberg was still alive. That is by far their biggest fuck up, was not touching it while he was still with us, because I didn't realise just how big a part of it he was.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftop.
Thank you. I've reached the highest point in Cliff Jumper. Last Stand of the Wreckers as an adaptation of the comic. Do you know what else? Go 2D. Fuck off this. To me, animated felt better looking than Prime. Prime is one of those where it's like, ooh, shiny, goo goo gaga. But when it came down to actually watching it, I was like, okay. I got more enjoyment watching animated, and maybe that is the child brain in me being like, ooh, pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point. But I think bring back 2D animation. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad we're not going for triple Ds. It's more than a handful. Lads, why this cactus getting a bit freaky though? Anyway. Yeah, I think... because that's what I'm thinking they need to do to kind of get over this barrier they're having. Just fucking make a 2D movie. Make it for dirt cheap. Make it for fuck all. And say, right, this is what we're doing now. I think animated has stood the test of time better than... fuck, maybe the designers think the same thing. And that's why... what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say, boys? I'm buffering. It's no good. Which part of... I can't comment on the Unicron trilogy. I've only seen, like... I saw all of Armada as a kid, and I've only seen half of it as an adult, because I just couldn't get through it. But Armada's always got that sweet spot in my heart. The thing is, like, 2D has so much... The one thing that crosses my mind when I think about 2D, I just miss the way the movies looked back then. And I think there's so much more you could do, and surely it must save money. I always liked when, you know... I'm gonna have to get these right before I say it out loud. Because I'm currently still buffering, the brain-eating parasite isn't having it today. 3D that looks like 2D. I would sooner 2D that looks like 3D. The easiest way to imagine it. If any of you grew up on Nickelodeon, when they did that fucking Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, sorry, Jimmy Neutron, fucking Fairly Odd Parents crossover, which one looked better translated into the other style? 2D's more expensive now. Okay. Oh no, it is. That's why they went to 3D in the first place. Fuck it, spend the money. Spend the fucking money. Let's just do it, boys. Let's just have a good time. That's what we're here to do. Is this it? I tell you what, I want Optimus Prime to be a fire truck again. Oh, fuck off. Give me fire truck Optimus Prime one more time. I think if I wanted them to touch anything as a continuation, I would be very, very intrigued at the prospect of Generation 3. Whatever the fuck that would look like. But just do it as a 2D animated show. I suppose you could. See, I think... Did that say 100% complete? I'm not even paying attention. Yeah, it did. I think you need a bit of the goof. Yeah, okay, that's a fair one. That's a fair one. That's on me. Sorry, Red. Thank you for educating me. Reanimate Beast Wars in 2D. See, I know next to nothing about anime, but I would be very intrigued to see. Enough people have told me that they are fucking shit hot with what they do, and I've seen that 40th anniversary video, and I'm like, cool, that's enough for me. I'm sold. What the fuck are you doing? What is he? Imagine getting stuck on an invisible wall. You're an arsehole. You're an arsehole, Dragon, you know that? Spyro 1, Dragon D's nuts. It's... I mean, the other thing that always amazes me is that they did a Legacy toy line. And that is very much, oh, we're doing multiverse. And never, at any point, did they touch on, oh, what if we did a multiverse? And I'm like, there's so many random things you could do with that. Nah, you know what? Do Beast Machines and give it a redemption. You know, like when they... Oh, what was it? Wasn't there a Hollywood trend where they were like, oh yeah, we're coming back to... Fuck off. I mean, the other alternative is I'd say do a Skybound show. But Skybound is so fucking miserable. I don't know if I've got it in me. I did an Oracle. What does that mean? What does that mean? That bad? Chat, what's he talking about? I think Beast Machines deserves a redemption. Because, yeah, where was I going with this? There was a whole trend, wasn't it, where it's like, oh, we're coming back to it to redeem it. I don't think Beast Machines deserves it. Because, from everything I've heard, I haven't watched it, so I can't comment, so maybe I'm completely out of touch. Yeah, Skybound's just a fucking misery to sit through. I'm only 12 issues in, so please no spoilers. Maybe it gets better. But in the first 6 issues where I was like, oh, it's dark, but, you know, I'm about it a bit. And then the second 6 issues, I think the bit that kind of tipped me over was the fucking whales getting eaten by Shockwave's machine. I was like, I'm done. Thank you. Is it just me, or does this look like a tarantula? In the face. He's quite horrible to look at, really. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for what they did with some of the characters. Like, Ultra Magnus having trauma, being stripped back to his fucking endoskeleton, and Shockwave being a fucking brutal scientist. I'm like, fine, okay, I get it. But just that one shot where it's just whales getting sucked into the machine, I'm like, no. There's just something about it, I'm like, that's just a bit too tasteless. Who'd have thought I have a fucking boundary, but granted, my boundary is animal shit. Actually, chat, yous are all very talkative tonight. I've got a really good question, because this is a video I wanted to make. But as yous have probably twigged by now, I'm really bad at actually doing YouTube-related things. And fuck off and coming up with these videos. Yeah, violence for the sake of violence. I come up with these ideas, and what I wanted to do was called a discussion video, and maybe I'll use this. Which part of the franchise is the most... Stop talking, I am. Which part of the franchise is the most expendable? I think I spoke to Box about this. Which part, like, so out of G1, Beast Wars, Beast Machine... We'll say Beast Wars and Beast Machines are 1. The Unicron Trilogy, Robots are 1. Prime animated the movies, all them individually. Which is the one that had the least impact on the others? Or had the least impact total? See, we thought this, and then we realised, well, no, because RID Scourge is still a thing, and Skybite's still a thing, so... Because we went through it and we kind of realised the one that made the least impact on the rest, comparatively, of the ones that we could think of, was Prime. Because Prime didn't really influence much. It just took from everything. Because the two big ones that influenced everything were G1 and the 07 movie.
Thank you for...
And in case you're not believing me on the 07 movie, everything... Nah, Unicron Trilogy's one. You have to count it as one. Remind me what snowballed means. It's one of those sentences, it's one of those phrases I've heard it, but I can never think what it actually means. The thing that annoys me with Unicron as Earth is you have to commit to it. You have to have it where the Earth gets fucking destroyed. Because the minute that Unicron is expendable and can die... Yeah, but is that getting bigger in the sense of in a good way or a bad way? Because I always interpret it as something snowballing as getting bigger in a bad way. Right, okay, Spyro's out of control. Thank you. It's one of those phrases, I've always heard it, and I can't explain what it means. Me English good. I've just killed him, mate. Shut your hole. I think the thing that gets me with Prime is it started off... I actually liked the first season of Prime quite a bit. Once you get past some of the generic filler episodes, which are a standard thing in every show, absolutely no issues. Where is it? Okay. Yeah. Some of the stuff they introduced in that first season was really fucking solid. And then they just gradually undid it. I don't even think making Unicron a Season 1 villain was the biggest fumble. I think concluding that too early. Because you imagine if the big bad for the whole show is introduced in Season 1, you could do some interesting stuff with that. But it's like they left it on the cliffhanger of, oh fuck, Orion becomes Nemesis Prime, Orion Pax. Optimus becomes Orion, that's what I meant to say. And I'm like, oh fuck, okay, this is setting up for the next series, this could go on for the whole thing. Oh my god, what's gonna go? And I mean, I was 16 when that happened. So I didn't know better when it comes to like TV tropes. And then I didn't even know he was there. And then they just immediately fix it. And, oh look, he's fine now. He's a hero again. I'm like, really? And then Season 2 and 3 just become a slightly nicer looking Armada where it's collect the thing. I didn't know when Prime came out, so...
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big.
The thing that always tells me if someone's worth listening to is what they thought of Animated. If you watched it and didn't like it, fair enough. But the amount of people I know who wrote it off because it's a dumb kid show, I'm like, Prime did more mature storylines. Our Animated did more mature storylines than Prime ever did. And the one that will back me to the gills about that is literally 5 episodes in, and we've got Ratchet talking about being tortured in war and having to fucking wipe RC's brain before she could become the pilot to the Omega Supreme Jaeger. So he had to fucking do it instead. It's like, if you watched the show and watched it to the point that you got to see that story unfold, try and tell me that's not peak. Try and tell me that. Because I'm not going to listen to you. I have a somewhat... I want to say... Some of the... I want to say Cyberverse did, but I haven't actually watched it, so I don't know. One thing... I really like this in animated, and I haven't seen any of the other ones do it since. Optimus and Megatron not really knowing each other. That is one of my favourite underused tropes in this series. I love it when they aren't just, oh yeah, we were besties and now we hate each other. Like, I loved it when the running story of animated involved he doesn't know who the fuck Optimus is and he doesn't care. You know, he knows who Omega Supreme is because that's the one that's relevant to him. Ah, you little fucking chode. What's wrong with you? Dickhead. Mind you, the way the Decepticons were handled and animated was by far my favourite. Because it genuinely... I don't know, there's just something about them. They felt more like a genuine threat, and the fact that they all... Like, the smallest Decepticon is equal heights with Optimus. Where's the third one? I'm trying to be clever and it's not working. Fuck it. Yeah. Sorry, I was concentrating for a second there. Like, I love so much of what Animated did with their Decepticons. And it's something that I feel like each show hasn't really honed in on. Like, I always thought the Decepticons in Prime were very generic. Very, like... I know people get fixated on a Skyquake and Dreadwing, and yeah, okay, cool. But I think Animated Season 4 was going to go into the Beast Wars stuff. The biggest lost opportunity for me out of Season 4 of Animated was Shatterglass, the episode. I was so devastated that we didn't get it. Oh, in Animated with the Dinobots, yeah. But then it's one of the... I mean, I think if it got in the 4th season, it would have paid off. To be fair, the animated Dinobots, not perfect, but I've got a lot of love for them.
Dr. Shem thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch
the Season 2 character episodes of Animated were fucking amazing. I love Swindles. He's actually quite intimidating when you look at him. Oh, welcome back, Quinn. We're currently talking about shows. When I found out that Wreck-Gar, fuck me, when I found out Weird Al was playing Cosmos in Cyberverse, that just didn't feel anywhere near as iconic as him playing... I'm just trying to remember what he does. I didn't feel anywhere near as iconic as Wreck-Gar. Fuck. Okay, right, do your thing. Fuck off. I think I might be about to have my first death chat. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. Swerved it. I'm a hero. Can I get W's in the chat? Probably not. I don't know, I just have a lot of love for animated, so when it started getting legacy shit and the legacy shit was good, I was like, yes, give me more. Lockdown amazes me with how far that character... I know, I couldn't remember the sequence of events. Because there's one where he spins round, there's one where he slams down, I couldn't remember... Fuck off. I could... Oh, fuck. I ain't got a little doodad either. Was it not Weird Al that voiced him? Because that's the one I remember seeing advertised. Weird Al voiced Cosmos in Cyberverse. I mean, this is another thing I take into account when I ask the question of... Does... Oh, Earthspark! My bad. I always get those two confused. I've never watched either of them. I always consider which characters made it out. Which ones got to go across the boundary. And it's like... Yeah, we got G1 knockout, and I think... I mean, I'm still shocked Arachnid was in 1. I am still shocked that that happened. But then it's like... Out of animated, you know, you got the blue dickhead Sentinel Prime, you got Lugnut, Blitzwing with 3 faces, Lockdown. There is other ones. I can't remember what they are. But I'm currently trying to be a good host, so that's why I don't remember. Which show would it... So I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it, but from everything I know, RID 15 didn't need Optimus Prime and would have been better without him. I don't know if that's an incorrect take. I kind of like Optimus having a love interest. The thing that gets me is when they do love interests in these shows, I feel like there's a way they need to do it. And they never do it that way. If only there was a show that gave Megatron a love interest. Yeah, I've heard him and RID 15. Oh, Bulkhead did. I completely forgot about Bulkhead. Yeah, he crossed the threshold. Which Decepticon should be the new leader? That's a loaded question that entirely depends on which continuity you're going with. Do I do the speed level tonight? What time are we on? 11:15. Megatron's love interest is Optimus. See, I had an idea to give Megatron a romantic interest in Onslaught. Because I always think it's weird when they have their love interest and it's on their doorstep. Like, Onslaught and Blastoff being a thing didn't make sense to me. But I'm not against... You know, if Onslaught was... I don't know, if you want to fulfill the... Oh, fuck this already. If you want to fulfill the thought of Onslaught fucking a space shuttle, then give him Astro Train. But... Fuck me, they've inverted the controls, boys. It's confusing the shit out of me. Have they? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think... Oh. I might have to come back to this another time. Because I ain't got the concentration for it right. I might have to do a bit of off-camera flying. Oh my days. Yeah, I think Onslaught and Megatron works better. I think the minute a torso or combiner components form a thing, just gets a bit weird. You know, it's what if you married your right hand? Oh! I don't like this. As you said, Nico, very tight. Don't like it. Make it stop. I've had enough. Fuck! I'm done, boys. It's done out here. I fucked it. Fuck! Yeah, the original did a better job, because the thing with this one, I think Kadikara said it best. In the original, if you want to turn mid-flight, you just turn. That's it. These ones, it's like you drift. Fuck. Oh, fuck's sake. The wife's gonna be upstairs thinking, shut up. I think I fucked this. I think this is done. See, there's a better way to do this, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Because the last time I played this with any sort of consistency... Yeah, Bulkhead made the cross. Sorry, boys, I'm just all over the fucking shop today. Yeah, Bulkhead's one of them that was able to jump to different limbs of the continuity. I think the most famous one is Lockdown, by merit of he was in a movie. In fact, he was the antagonist of Age of Extinction. That movie is his. I don't know what this was. Yeah. Hit the rings first. Do you know something? I always forget about Drift. I always forget about Drift being this weird... He was basically an OC, wasn't he? It was, oh yeah, this is my guy, and he's a samurai, and he's really cool, and everyone loves him, and he was evil, but now he's good, and I'm just like, okay. Crosshairs was a target master in the original. Fuck. Cyclonus became... Cyclonus is one of the Seekers. Scourge is one of the Insecticons. I'm about to eat my controller. I'm about to sit on my fucking controller until it disappears. I should have tried this first. Oh, it's fine. I wonder if... Let's go a bit off-grid, boys. Oh fuck, I went too far off grid, boys. I don't know how I did that, but we're still here, boys. No! Fuck me. I'm getting into this. I'm... Fuck! Ah, there is a kernel of a good idea here. I'm just a clumsy arse. Okay. How many times have I played Spyro 1? This is like my second time playing it committed. No, I'm chatting bollocks. I literally had a day off from work. It was literally just a spur of the fucking thing. I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play Spyro. And I just sat and played Spyro 1 on my day off. And I beat it in like 4 hours. But that was at least 4 years ago. It's fine. We've got this, boys. We've got it, boys. We haven't lost it yet. Fucking. This is going much smoother. Why did I say that out loud? Ah, fucking shit on it. A remaster of the... Okay, first of all, a remaster of the Autobots and Decepticons games would go hard as fuck. Second of all, the creation of the Wikipedia article for Transformers Autobots on the DS for the 07 movie is my claim to fame. I did that when I was 12 years old. Why? Because I was a mad autismo boy. I wonder... do I stick with what I've been doing? I did, yeah. Don't know why. Don't know why. I was that enamored with the game. But then that's the thing. That was when it was at its fucking social peak. Oh. Also, if you go on the... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Let's do it, boys. Ah, euphoria. Fuck off. Oh. Alright, yeah. Also, my other claim to fame is if you go on the TF wiki and look up 07 Thundercracker, there's a bit about how you can put Swindle's hands into the cannons. That's me that did that. I put that there. I didn't come up with the idea. That was a lad who I was friends with back in the old Wild West days on YouTube in 2008.
I can't believe how hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world if you're ready.
I don't need to be away from the house for another 9 hours. 8 hours sleep makes me feel funny. Should we play a bit of Magic Crafters, boys, before I call it a night? Get 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours and call it good. That works for me. Oh, glory. That's right. You just got to find the motivation and determination from the old glory hole. Magic Crafters as a realm is like one of the all-time classics. I think it's the peak of this game. I like Beastmakers, but Beastmakers just doesn't feel as iconic as this. Line it up and... How in the fuck? What was that? You cheeky bastard. David Bowie dragon.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
They were all wearing steel armor. I love these weird tree fucker dudes. The original 2007 one, the Voyager. I feel like you really can't compare. I like to call them tree fuckers. I feel like you really can't compare Armada Blur to the others. He's such a that's one of the things I love about the 2000s era stuff. Everything was so different. You know, you got Blur and he's actually like the cool, mysterious type. And then you get Hotshot as a, you know, you get Red Alert, instead of being paranoid, he's James May. I always just think of him as James May. See, one of the things that Beast Wars really didn't lean into, that I think if it was made now it would, is, why am I not turning when I want to, is the returning characters having the same names. What am I trying to do here? Oh my god. This isn't this difficult. Slow the fuck down. I'm trying, but I don't get close. Oh my god. Oh! Fuck you. Why is this like the most trouble I've had with this fucking... Yeah, fuck off. Was Airraiser... No. Was Airraiser supposed to be a guy? Or was that just the Japanese made Airraiser a guy? Because I remembered Japanese Beast Wars inadvertently made the first gay couple in Transformers because they made Airraiser into a guy and then kept in all the fucking subtext.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
In Japan.
Try it.
I've just supercharged in my shorts. Oh yes. Oh, why did I go in this one first? Everything's gonna be back when I come out. Oh, who cares? We're all going on a Merry Christmas. I love just smashing that fucking chest without the key. Bro playing Spyro, you know it. I'll be fair, with Beast Wars, I've only seen, like, greatest hits. I haven't ever sat down and watched the entire show from beginning to end. Like, the one that always sticks out that I know for a fact I've seen dozens of fucking times is the Ravage episodes. I know I need to watch it. I've got this thing that I want to do where I want to watch... Talon Productions did this. And I don't think he's ever done anything with it. But I really want to watch every version of the show so I can actually be knowledgeable of them. Because he even watched like the anime. Like the Japanese G1 stuff. And I'm like, I would love to do that just so I can actually know what I'm talking about. Could you stream it with commentary? Do you know something? I could do that, actually. Make it a communal thing. Because most of it's on here, isn't it? I can't remember if he got that far. I know he watched Headmaster. I think he watched Headmasters.
Oh, Spyro! You're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic...
I know enough about Beast Wars to know that Rise of the Beast was a fucking letdown.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
And to be fair, I think watching them as a community could give me the kick up the arse I need with making stuff. Because, like, I know I haven't really mentioned this too much. Since I brought back the reviews in that little short form format, the numbers have just not tickled me like I hoped they would. They haven't picked up, so I'm like, okay, maybe I want to go back to doing what I was before. Maybe I'm not burnt out. Maybe I'm just someone who does things in a block and then I take a break. So, you know, maybe How the fuck? I just got assassinated. You dirty, dirty wizard bastard. You dirty wizard fuck. You big fucking diddling wizard cunt. You big blue nonce. Check the fucking hard drive, boys. It's getting serious out here. How did you do that to me twice? Fuck off. I'll commit war crimes against these fucking wizards. Which one's it gonna hit, boys? Right or left? It hit left. Enjoy this and know in your heart we are never getting another one. Never getting another what? Sorry, I've not been paying as much attention. I know you guys have been talking about Beast Wars 2, but I was too busy getting my shit rocked by a fucking wizard. It's like being a person of colour. Yeah, pretty much. It's like being a person of colour in the Deep South. A wizard is the cause of most of my problems. I like to... Actually, I say this. I would like to think another Spyro is on the horizon. But they literally fucking pulled out a seat. It's weird. In the past month, I've seen 2 cease and desists on fan projects. Spyro... The fan-made Spyro 4 in the style of the PS1 games. Oh, he looks cool. I'm fascinated by the implications of changing the horns for test tubes. Anyway. Yeah, and the other one was that Bionicle game that was brought, that people were working on. They've been working on it for like 10 years. And out of nowhere, LEGO just went, no you're not. These things always used to scare me as a kid. Granted, maybe that was the uncanny valley of low quality graphics. Oh, they were working on it for a long fucking time, and then LEGO just turned around and went, yeah, no you're not. It's why I think copyright law needs to be less protected. Oh, I had to stop watching Canadian Guy because everything was, oh, Spyro 4, Spyro 4. And I'm like, look, I'll wait till something tangible happens. But until that something tangible happens, I'm not interested. The Legend... I never played Legend. That was a bit after my time, and to quote 11-year-old me at the time when that was dropping, this shit gay. That was my opinion, and then everything I've seen after it, while obviously that's not the choice of word I would use now, I don't think that's the one for me. I like bright Pixar Spyro. This is a franchise that doesn't need to be grim and dark. Although on that note, a dark fantasy Spyro game would go hard as fuck. I've been recently getting caught in the whirlwind of TikTok AI generated dark fantasy slideshows, and I'm like, no, you know what? I get it. I like it. Give me some more. Oh, this bit. Okay. I'm not going to be clever. Oh, fuck. Like, I think there's room for dark. A King of the Hill trailer. I'm interested to see what that looks like. See, this is the thing. I know people envy, not envy, people dread, like, oh, we're coming back to it after X amount of time. You should see me on the PS1. I am fucking shit hot on the gliding. On the PS1. This one I haven't had... Like, this one I've only played, like, 120 hours. Like, I'm always intrigued to see what bringing these characters back in a modern setting does. It's one of the reasons why I hate that The Simpsons has never stopped, because The Simpsons has just gradually changed over time. To the point that you can't really... I mean, I'm watching season 4 of The Simpsons at the minute, and it's just like... I am done on Futurama. What, season 4 of The Simpsons? It's great. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, that's the problem I have with Reignited. The Simpsons, you can genuinely go back to watching the old seasons and have a fucking great time with. It does get a little bit weird when they start making... Oh, the new Futurama. My apologies. For me, I was done on Futurama after those movies. There's been some good episodes. The one that always took me out was watching that one episode where Fry made the face that became a meme, and I just struggled to get past that, because it wasn't like when I see memes of The Simpsons, because I've already seen most of those episodes before. Yeah, the NFT, like, I remember them talking about the NFT one, and I was looking up and I'm like, this is shit. This is just weird and bad. And I looked it up and people were like, well, no, but they've always took the piss out of what's topical. And I'm like, I think... Yeah, shut up and take my money. I think... Oh, both, actually. Squinty eyes. Because I think they're both the same episode. Like, I don't know. Yeah, the NFT... I don't know, it's like whenever a show tries to do an episode about viral fame. I don't know if any of you are from the UK, but there's a show called Still Game, and it's a well-loved Scottish cultural icon. These things are fucking disgusting. It's a well-loved Scottish cultural icon. And that did an episode about, oh, trying to become a viral hit. And it just makes me laugh, because it's like these episodes are already so out of... Ow. Okay, so maybe you've heard of it. Still Game. And it is literally just about a bunch of old age fucking pensioners, men in their 70s, worked all their lives, now retired, just getting into fucking hijinks. I think the closest thing is, it's like a Scottish Golden Girls, as someone who's never seen it. But everyone in Scotland knows it. But they do an episode where, like, he becomes viral because he takes his fake leg off and throws it at a robber. Father Ted, I'm glad, never got the chance to be ruined. Father Ted is very much in its fucking bubble of the 90s. And, like, this it's just one of these where it's just, oh, yeah, it's a viral video, so we need to make the episode all about other ones trying to get viral with dumb shit. And CNN's contacting these guys about this video, and I'm like, no one cares. The easiest thing I could equate Still Game to tonally, at least in my head, is it feels like Father Ted is safe because 3 of the 4 main cast are dead. Oh no, sorry, 2 of the 4 main cast are dead. Is it this? Have I got something to do here? Hey, yeah, it's safe because they can't go back and hurt it. Yeah, because they can't get everyone back. They can do a continuation, but it'd be that. Oh yeah, it'd be that far removed. Who cares? I don't know. It's just. It's like the big fucking problem I had with the new. Oops. Yeah, but that's Disney money. Disney isn't going to give a fuck about Father Ted. I can say that with certainty, especially with Graham Linehan being as much of a fucking stigma as he is.
Big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Are they waving at the camera?
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Wait a minute, four movies with AI recreations. I haven't watched DuckTales. I've heard alright things. I think that cast lineup is pretty good. I've seen it's got I didn't even clock the hat he was wearing. I've seen it's got like David Tennant and Danny Pudi. And the only thing it made me want was Abed. Romulus, yeah, I forgot about that. The only thing it made me want was David Tennant in a Transformers show. Yeah, Ian Holm. Fuck. Do you know something? I've just been running around like a dick. I actually remembered what I need to do here. I need to go bug stomping. Fuck off. And... Fuck. Fuck! Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, it's the guy that played... Oh, do you know something? The one... Why am I watching a spider twerk? Why am I being subjected to spider twerking? I just wanted you to stop twerking, bro. Alright, where are you going? Alright, you fuck off over there. Fuck you. Right. It's trying to lure me in. Come on, sheep. Come and get this pussy. Ugh, fucking foul. Get gone. You and all. Right. Sonyverse. Okay, so I hold, because I'm a terrible man, I hold my hands up and say I haven't seen the newest Spider-Verse. But thank you. I haven't seen the newest Spider-Verse, but it's amazing how in the space of 10 years Sony went from making what was heralded as the best Spider-Man movie to the worst. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like... Okay, that was me being a twat. I like Garfield in the part. Andrew Garfield, before any of you start being sarcastic. But it's just one of these where it's like, it didn't mean anything, did it? Oh, Madam Web. Fuck me. The only thing I remember about Madam Web was that fucking news story that some guy got thrown out of the theatre for jorking his hog when Sydney Sweeney popped up, so he got fucking booted out. No, I forgot Madam Web existed. I do love the idea of that crossover where it's just Garfield in a really... How did I fuck that? In a really off-fitting Spider-Man suit just smeared in fucking lasagna. Almost as much as I love... I'm really bad at this. Almost as much as I love that... Has anyone seen that 2-hour-long video? I don't know the creator. He made a... Oh, it was Amazing Spider-Man 2. That was the worst one. Yeah, he made a 2-hour-long video about how Garfield has been turned into a horror character. And it's like talking about the comic where Garfield becomes the house. And Garfield is an eldritch horror that, you know, he segments his skin to become a gigantic centipede. And it's just fucked, man. But, you know what? Cool, do it. That's the guy. That's the name. That video was one of those, I just chucked it on for background noise when I was editing one day, and I ended up having to fucking put the laptop down because I was more interested in this video. Because it's just one of those internet things that has gotten so weirdly out of hand. Okay, that was me being stupid. Well, it's not even second monitor. It's literally, I'm normally... There we go. It's normally, when I'm editing, I sit in my living room, I put the TV on. Right. Firing squad. It was the guy on the left that did it. Yeah, I'll sit with something on in the background. Usually something I don't want to watch. I tell you what, the next live stream, because I'll probably come back to this maybe later in the week, I will do that. Every time I fuck up, I will do 5 push-ups next time, because I'm probably going to be coming off relatively soon. I'll probably finish Magic Crafters, actually. I don't think there's any more shit levels waiting for me. And then I'm calling it a night. Oh no. I still have 10 gems missing. Oh, you bastard. Why would you do this to me?
Combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
Explore your mum's high caves? Well, hey. I'll probably finish Magic Crafters tonight, because Blowhard is a fuck all of a boss. There's nothing to him. I might leave the flight level. I don't know, I'll see how I get on with it. Before we end this stream, have you watched Murder Drop? That sounds familiar, but no, I don't think I have. You cheeky little bastard. You cheeky little bastard. It sounds... There's a lot of shows I want to watch, but I'm like, I feel like this isn't meant for me and I wouldn't appreciate it. What I wanted to watch was Secret Level. None of those things I have any sort of attachment to, but I feel like I wouldn't understand enough about them to appreciate it. Yeah, guys, my favorite indie cartoon is a show called SpongeBob. My favorite anime is a show called The Simpsons. My favorite video game is The Last of Us Season 1. I just love how Christmassy this level feels. Even the music, it's just nice. King of the Hill is American anime to the yeah. To be fair, right, I love it when other cultures try to do other cultures that they know next to nothing about. Makes you think of... Is Colorado a Christmassy place? To be fair, two things come to mind whenever I hear Colorado. South Park and someone I knew like 15 years ago. To be fair, they never said anything bad about it. Be the American... I would love it if I had a Japanese following.
Special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
I always wondered, why is there a dragon here that just chats shit about the portal? And then I realised this is the first one that isn't a secret. Ooh, the Netherlands. Been there once. I liked it. I liked a lot of the freedom of the place. It just felt freer. Japanese who like America are called free about... Fuck off, man. The most disgusting thing about that is how good that name is. Fucking... Magma Cove. Here's a song that sounds... Oh, I'll tell you one thing that pissed me off with the Reignited trilogy. They changed the chanting of the monks. Oh, that shit was iconic. Magma Cone as a level just goes hard. I'm aware I've missed that last one. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm just kind of sizing up the level. I don't think this is going to work. I know what I was trying to do. I don't think it's going to work. Okay, yeah, no it isn't. Okay. They have entire groups of Japanese cowboys. To be fair, Spyro 2 is like the best of the trilogy. IMO. In me humble opinion, boys. Don't you dare say that. Right, I'm gonna just see how this goes. Play this on Ultra. Fuck. There's a game... My wife has tried to talk me into playing Little Nightmares on a live stream around Halloween. Especially now that, like, I've got the second one, and I know the third one's coming out at some point. Oh, where is he? Where are you, you little cunt? Got him. I really like the world of Little Nightmares. Holy fuck. How the fuck did I do that so easily? How the fuck? Okay, moving on. Hero's Tale. Hero's Tale is good. I kind of miss some of the stuff that made the franchise as iconic as it did in Hero's Tale. But it's not bad. Shadow Legacy is just such a fucking odd beast. Like, I don't know anyone else that has ever played it. Like, I like Shadow Legacy, but I don't know. The key's gone. Like, I know the weird soft reboot they did with the lore, I'm guessing because Enter the Dragonfly was a fucking bomb. So they were like, okay, cool, well, Shadow Legacy and Hero's Tale are their own little micro-continuity. But it's just not the same as the simple lore of this one. One of the things that really fucks me off about Sparks in the Reignited is that he just will not pick up some gems. You just completely walk past him and be like, yeah, and. I don't know if you were in the chat when I spoke about it. I played half an hour of Enter the Dragonfly in like 2004, 2005, and it stopped working after that time, and it was just like, oh, okay, cool. And that was the last I ever had any exposure to it. One of the things this one did better than the others is the no need for backtracking. Fuck off. I will probably not fucking dare touch the crap. Okay, if these streams, like, ever start picking up traction, because when I used to do them, they always used to do alright. How? You little bitch. Fuck off. Yeah, like, they always did alright. If these streams ever start picking up serious numbers, I might touch the Insane Trilogy, because I never beat the first one. I got... the farthest I ever got... it wasn't Stormy Ascent, but it was like it. And I just couldn't pass it. And then I tried it again a little while back. I said to the Mrs. Wilder, I was like, I don't know what to play. She was like, I'll try this. You know, you got it, you barely touched it. I was like, yeah, okay. And I just... fuck, I've just done it again. And I was just like, I can't fucking do it. And I'm alright. It just fucking... it just annoyed the fuck out of me trying to do it because I just couldn't, and I was really bad at it. It's like the one time I tried Dark Souls, I couldn't do it. I just ate shit every fucking time. I was like, no, I'm good. I think I hit the first boss. Not the first boss. The one that you have to kill to get out. The second one? The Taurus demon or something like that? On the top of a tower? And I just went, yeah, cool. That's fine. Good thing I didn't pay for this. I'm not good at it, alright. I don't play video games for the challenge, I play them for fun. Yeah, fuck you. I imagine I'll probably get on better with Crash 2 and 3, but I want to finish. Alright, I don't want your life story, but I would want to finish 1 before 2 and 3. Fuck it. Can I jump to the secret island in a oneer? Let's see, chat. Can I do it? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Fuck. How many eggs are in this level? 2. One's there, and the other one is over there, I think? This was always like the shittest egg thief in the game. Also, could we just have a moment to just discuss the fucking absurdity of the eggs in this game? They're just like so... why are they here? Like, they don't do anything, they're just an extra collectible that they gave up on halfway through. It's just another obstacle for the balloonist to say, oh, well, actually, Spyro.
Spyro, thank you for releasing me.
No. Thank you, my dude. Cooey. Yeah, it's just like, why? Explain yourselves. Right. The thing I liked with this one that I never really appreciated as a kid... Oh god, yeah, DK60. I've never played it, I've heard enough horror stories. The thing I liked about this is the absolute, like, how the supercharge remains a persistent thing that kind of just gets more complicated, but as soon as you start thinking with the supercharged brain, it's actually alright. It's not bad. No, don't you. Oh, okay. The one thing, outside of the infamous corridor in Misty Bog, the one thing that always fucking draws me to a halt in this game is that fucking staircase in, is it Lofty Castle, where you have to beat the suits of armor, and they just block, oh, it just annoys the fuck out of me. I was nowhere near you. What is this? Haunted Towers, that's the one. That last one, where you have to beat the suits of armor up the stairs, just fucking irritates me. That's it. All eggs found. Very good. Oops. Oh, come on, just kill him. Oh my god, look at his face. Thank you. I like the knights. I just hate that they fucking... No. Why'd you keep doing this to me? Oh, it's those shitheads up there. It's just the fact you can't get past them. Like, that's the one playing that... Like, Treetops always fumbled the shit out of me. Really easy now. Like, with Reignited supercharging, I need a little bit of adjustment to it. But on the original, yeah, absolutely no fucking issue. I wonder what this dragon has to say.
Listen carefully, Spyro.
Yeah?
There's a secret area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try
Yeah?
on the stones there.
Yeah.
Artisan's homeworld? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Yeah. Dickhead. Cool. I'm nearly done actually. I just realised. How long has it been now? I can't see. All it says is live. But to be fair, the good thing is, if I decide to come back to this and you have all had a fun time and I decide to do another one, it'll just be the second half of the game. Because the thing I really like about Spyro 1 is it's very easily cut down the middle. Okay, that was my fault. Right. I'm missing 25 gems. I mean, yeah, because it's like you can't really do the same with the other ones. I find Year of the Dragon the most annoying, but at least that one has the ability to... I was about to say transwarp. 2.5 hours, yeah, it's not bad going. You have the ability to jump between the levels, which is fine. Oh wow, guys, I can't wait to see the boss for this realm. I bet he's really big and imposing and really difficult to fight. Five past 12. Okay. So I'm just finishing my drink. While I'm doing that, you guys can take a moment to appreciate the art design of this newer version, sorry. Fucking new. What would you say is the best track in the game? Alright, go on, take your hit. Because for me, the best track in the game is Dark Passage. Fuck you. Yeah, okay. Wizard Peak's like the famous one. And just look at it. This dickhead looks like a Rayman villain. Oh, that's a game I could give a go. The last Rayman game. Because I got that for dirt cheap out of fucking B&M one day. Like 10 quid on PS4. Yeah, go on. Love Rayman Origins. I never played Legends. He does look like a fucking carrot, actually. Right, okay, that's fine. If I didn't have bullshit in the morning, I'd have probably just done this whole thing in one sitting.
You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Spyro's such a dick. He was. This is Altair as an old man. Oh, I've lost all credibility. I couldn't do it in one lap. I mean, yeah, he does just look like a carrot. Are you? You fuck off. Go on. I'm sorry, what was that noise, sir? Do you care to repeat that? Let's go on your permanent record, son. What is going on with the noises? Is that supposed to be that? Oh my god. He was actually putting up a fight. Okay. Cool. Wow, what an imposing, intimidating boss. I could barely keep up with it. Shut up. You know what? Fuck off, Parias. I've had enough. One postal, boys. Alright. Ooh, extra life. Hold on.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs.
I'll tell you what, the dragons don't really have an ideal repopulation model because there's about 70 odd in the game. Some of them are duplicates, so let's say 60. And there's only like 8 eggs.
Hop aboard for the beast. Would you like to go?
Yes, go to Beast Makers. Whoa. Where are the female dragons? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe they're like Godzilla and they just reproduce asexually. But maybe to dragons, telling them to go fuck themselves is actually a very personal and intimate thing that you don't joke about. Alright. We're back in Florida. And I am going to call it there, I think. Because... yeah, about 2.5 hours, I think. Fuck off. Alright. Fuck it, yeah. This was fun. Maybe we'll have to do another one later in the week. Maybe I'll announce it better next time. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see yous whenever, and I promise I'll try and do better on the videos. It's not easy. Not easy when you're me, and you're incompetent. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.